All right, it's today's episode of Your Daily Scrum with professional Scrum trainers Ryan Ripley and Todd Miller. We get together each and every day to help you get a little bit better with your Scrum each and every day. It's Monday, Todd. That means Situation Room. And today's Situation Room is called Where's the Product Owner?
Yeah, this one's from Valentine's Day.
Yeah, you know what? These all show up at community.agileforhumans.com. Join the community. It's free. And you get a chance to talk about these situations with Todd and I in real time and not just watch the video a few weeks later. So this is Where's the Product Owner? Todd, what's going on in this situation over at our community site?
Yeah, so this is by the way, do you know this is our 301st episode? We hit
Whoa!
300 last week.
Did not know that.
Yeah, 300.
Yay.
I wonder if there's anybody out there that's watched all 300.
There's at least one.
At least one. All right, so where's the product owner? So this is a situation where you've been a Scrum Master for quite some time with a really engaging product owner, and suddenly the product owner is really just kind of starting to disappear. This has been a focal point of sprint retrospectives, saying that the product owner needs to be more engaged. The product owner keeps coming back and saying, I am going to be more engaged, but they're just not. They're promising and they're not. And you could tell that the Scrum team is frustrated. This is kind of a change in dynamic. The product owner just starts to kind of lack presence like they had in the past, and you're not sure what to do. So we asked as with everything, and you can see the emphasis here is to stay away from theory when we ask. We asked our community. We want like some real practical things that you would do in this circumstance. So Ryan, what would be your move here?
Yeah, I think this is this is definitely an in-person, one-on-one, face-to-face conversation if possible. I know that this is a different world, but I would try to just sit down at a lunch and just say, hey, what's going on? You know, you made a commitment to the team to show up. You're not able to be present. Do you have too many products? Do you need some help? Is there something I can do to help free you up? Is there something that the developers can do to help? Like, we want to see you there. We need your guidance. We need your leadership. And yeah, what's going on? And maybe take a look at their calendar, help them sort through, you know, perhaps it's death through 1,000 meetings, like whatever's going on. Like, if there's a way that I can remove this impediment, because this is becoming like an organizational structural impediment to the team making good progress. You know, I've got to take action somehow. But I think first and foremost, we're going to sit down, we're going to discuss it, maybe over a meal, right? So it's more of an informal. It's not like a judgy, you're messing up. It's more of a, hey, what do we need to do to help you? Because we miss you. We need you. And then depending on what comes up, I think then I have to attack that. Not the person, but the problem. And if I have to work with the executives to free up the product owner, if we need to get the product owner help, whatever has to happen, that becomes my new mandate. And I think that's at least where I would start. How would you grade that answer, Todd? Did I get the A or the F?
Honestly, I don't know that there's anything else you can do. I think that you hit it spot on. That's exactly what I would do. And I'd do this as soon as possible. I'd want to sit down one-on-one and just be like, what's up? You know, like, and I would say my observations from my vantage point and tell them that. And I'd be honest with them and just be like, there's a little bit of angst growing in the team, frustration growing, and you keep saying these things, but just be straight with me. What's going on?
Yeah.
Right. Honestly, you and I have both experienced these types of things in the office. Sometimes, you know, I think we've talked about this before. You're not always going to have the best day, the best week, the best month. Right. And that happens. That ebbs and flows as being a human in a work environment. So that could be it. There could be personal issues here at Bay, and maybe they don't have to disclose those to you, but they could just say, I'm having some personal things. Maybe they're just too busy. Like you said, their calendar's too full. Their expectations from them are too high. Maybe they're job searching. Like, there could be, now I sound like a conspiracy theorist, but like whatever it is, I think that you need to have a one-on-one conversation and let them know the impact. And if it continues, Ryan, I'm after this, I'm afraid that you probably have to escalate it if this continues to go on after that one-on-one and you don't come to arrive at a conclusion.
Right. I mean, if they can't truthfully say what they're going to do, like it becomes almost an integrity problem. And I've had situations like this in my career where I would say, yes, I will be there. And I truly wanted to be there. And I just couldn't make it work. And I was afraid to admit that I needed help. I was afraid to admit that I was kind of, I was head underwater, straw poking up, still trying to breathe. Like I was in way over my head. And sometimes it's hard to admit that too. And so whatever's going on, I mean, we want to go alongside this person, be a good partner. We're not trying to judge them. There's probably something going on that we don't know about, or there's some kind of need that's not being met. And the more of a partner we can be, the more likely it is we're going to find out what that is and be put in a position to where we can serve and help. But just remember, we've all let people down. We've all been there and done that. We've all said we'd do something and we didn't. And we've faced the aftermath of that. And so try to have some sympathy for this person and just approach them as a friend and just, hey, what do we need to do here? And if we need to get someone else, say so. And let's get you a break and let's figure out what's next. And I think the more humanity we pull into this situation, the better the outcome is likely to be.
Yeah, I think that's all we can do.
Cool. If you want to have deeper conversations about these scenarios, we post one every Monday, community.agileforhumans.com. Do not forget to like and subscribe. Hey, everybody, we passed the 9,000 mark this week. Actually, this morning, under 1,000 to go until the merch store opens. Share this with everybody you know. Share the podcast, share the YouTube channel. Get everybody fired up. We are almost there. Like and subscribe. Never miss an episode. Todd, how should they go about liking and subscribing today?
I think today is the kind of day, Ryan, where you just go outside and you run around and maybe even scream at the very top of your lungs, upsetting all of your neighbors and thinking that something crazy is going on, and then come back in, like and subscribe, go back outside and scream at the top of your lungs, I just like and subscribed the Agile for Humans YouTube channel.
Love it.
Your neighbors will be impressed.
So once you deal with the police who have shown up because someone thinks you're hurt, like and subscribe now. Very good, Todd. I hope people do exactly that. They like and subscribe. Check out the socials. A lot of stuff going on there. Some videos are going to pop up. Our Scrum 101 framework is coming along. It's blowing up. People are using it. They're using it to get their certifications. We think that's a great benefit. Todd, we have a new class coming out. Should we mention it here?
We do. We have a new class coming out with Will Seeley and I called Measuring Agility. It's all about evidence-based management. We'll be dropping a new playlist and a couple videos soon. It's going to be free. We're also going to have a community class where you can come in and interact with Will, Ryan, and I, and that may have some supporting materials. That is going to cost you, but we'll have another free class coming up here, Ryan.
So if you hung out to the end, you've heard it first. An EBM course will be for free up on the YouTube site soon. All right, for Todd Miller, I'm Ryan Ripley. Go forward, do some great Scrum things. Check us out in the community, man. These situation rooms are fun. And like and subscribe, and we'll see you tomorrow.